Hello and welcome to Chemistry Nuggets, where you can polish your knowledge and clear your doubts. Friends, today's video we are going to start the book back exercise for the Thermodynamics class 11 chemistry. So in this video I'm going to explain question number 5.1 to question number 5.4. So let's start with question number 5.1. Choose the correct answer. Now question number 5.1 says a thermodynamic state function is a quantity. Now we have four options here. So first of all, understand what is state function. We already studied that state function means which is depend on the state, not on the path. So suppose we have A is a reactant and from A to B is a product. So we have these are the A state and B state. So thermodynamic state function only depend on the state, initial state and the final state. It doesn't depend on whether reaction goes like this or goes like this or goes like this. It not depend on path, only depend on the initial state and final state, like pressure and temperature. If we change the path, means if we do the reaction in different way, the pressure and temperature won't change. Whatever here it is P, it is T, it should be same P and T on the final side. So now understand, state function only depends on the state, not on path. So from here, check the options. Used to determine the heat changes. No. Whose value is independent of path? Yes. State function is whose value which is independent of path. Used to determine pressure and work? No. Whose value depends on temperature only? No. Okay. So simple. A state function is whose value depends independent of path. Now come up to question number 5.2. For the process to occur under adiabatic conditions, the correct condition is. Now here they are asking for adiabatic condition. What is adiabatic condition? Adiabatic condition is where there is no exchange of heat from the surrounding. We studied system and surrounding, and there is a transfer of heat from system to surrounding. When there is a adiabatic condition, it means there is Q will be 0. It means there is no transfer of heat from outside to inside or from inside to outside. In that case, the walls of the system should be adiabatic. Correct? Adiabatic means like we can say thermoflask in some. So there is no heat transferring from and to from the system. Now for this, which one is correct option? If delta T is 0, it means it is a isothermal condition. No. If delta P is 0, it means isobaric condition. No. Q is 0. This is our correct option. If it's a adiabatic condition, the heat transfer is 0. For this work done, work is equal to 0. That is also wrong. So when Q is 0, it means the internal energy depends only on the work. We studied by the first law, U is equal to Q plus W. If Q is 0 in adiabatic condition, it means internal energy only depends on work. Next, come to the question number 5.3. The enthalpies of all elements in their standard states are. Now, standard state. Let's revise what is that. Standard states are the states when the element occurs in its free state. Okay, like for we can say hydrogen, it always occurs in the standard state as a dihydrogen and in the gaseous state. This is standard state of hydrogen. In the same way, oxygen always occurs as O2, dioxygen, and in the gaseous form. One more example, for iron always occurs in the solid state. In the standard, this is the standard state of the elements. So in the standard state, the enthalpy means actually in general word it's energy. What energy will be there? There is no change. They are in the standard state, they are not doing any work, means they are not undergoing any reaction, so there will be no enthalpy change. So the enthalpies of the elements in their standard state is always 0. We studied already, for standard state enthalpy is always assumed 0 because there is no reaction occurs. If there is no reaction, how the change in energy happens? If there is no change in energy, then enthalpy is considered 0. Next, come to question number 5.4. Delta U standard of combustion of methane is minus x kilojoule per mole. The value of delta H standard is. So we have to find the value of delta H and delta U standard is given. So for combustion of methane, first of all we have to write the equation methane CH4 in their gaseous state plus combustion means reaction with oxygen in the form of gaseous state. It gives carbon dioxide gas plus water liquid. So this is the reaction where the combustion of methane occurs. Now they gave the value of delta U of combustion. So let's remind the relation between delta U and delta H. We studied that delta H is equal to delta U plus NG RT. We studied this equation earlier in the enthalpy portion. So here this is the relation. From this relation we will find if delta U is given, what will be the delta H value. Now what is Ng here? Ng is the number of moles of gases produced in the reaction. Produce means total number of moles of gas. So in this whole reaction, it is delta Ng, sorry. So what is the value of delta Ng? Calculated. It means number of moles of product minus number of moles of the reactant. So here it is, in product side we have carbon dioxide, but first of all we have to balance the reaction. See, we have to balance by this. So oxygen is 4, 2 plus 2, 4, carbon is 1, hydrogen is 4. So now the reaction is balanced. After balancing the reaction, then we will find the number of moles. Now in the product side it is 1, in the reactant side it is 2 here and 1 here. We will take only for the gases, we will not take the liquid portion because this is delta U plus delta NgRT. We have to calculate the moles of only gases. So in reactant side it is 2 plus 1, 3. So it comes now minus 2. So delta Ng value we get minus 2. Let's put in the formula. Delta H is equal to delta U plus minus 2 RT. Now if you put delta U value which is given, so it is minus X. Minus 2 RT is equal to delta H. Now from this equation let's understand a small thing. Now we can see clearly delta H is equal to minus delta X minus 2 RT. It means both are minus, it means both the values will be added. Clear? Both the values are added, it means the last value will be more than X. Correct? more than x, and it will be minus, and which will be more than x. Minus value and which is more than the x value. It means it is more negative value we will get. So suppose earlier we have the value of minus 3. If x is minus 3 earlier, now the value which is getting delta h is equal to more. So it will be maybe minus 6, because it is more than the x total. So it is minus 6. Now compare. If minus 3 and minus 6, which value is bigger? Minus 3 is bigger. Correct? It means the value of x, or we can say delta u, is bigger than delta h. Clear up? Now in this case we understand delta h is smaller and delta u is bigger. And that is our option number 3. Clear up? How we did this? Minus value plus some minus value, it will create a bigger value. And bigger value with negative sign, it means itself is a smaller value from the existing value. So that's why delta h is smaller than delta u in this case. So hope guys this is comfortable and is easy to understand. If you have any doubt, please do comment in the comment section. Till then, thank you.